What's up? I am not going to do this reading like I thought I was going to do it. I have decided not to pre-pull. We're going to do the shuffling. I already did the card prayer though. We're going to stick with that. But yo, Venus retrograde's already been rough. I have muddy waters in my mind. You can't miss what you ain't got. And you can't lose what you ain't never had. So, if you feel lost, that's great. If you feel like you're missing something or someone, that's wonderful. You had it. You had it. You had them. You can't miss what you ain't got. And you can't lose what you ain't never had. Your connections have been real. You really felt that shit. You really did. The rawest of the raw. The most wholesome of the most wholesome. You felt that shit. It was real. And there's a big hiccup right now. Lots of pain. Lots of misunderstanding, probably. There's been too many retrogrades for things to be seen clearly, seen straight. When there's a question mark over your head, it hurts more, seems like, than when you have all the answers. When there's been so much love and so much reciprocity, and then it's gone. There's so much confusion about that. So I want to pull cards for these changes that we're dealing with. I want to pull cards for the fact that Venus retrograde, all these retrogrades are about review. All the RE words you can think of. Rewind, review, relax. Like all of the RE words. Renegotiating. We have a repeat. So there's a lot of folks. There's a huge sector of folks. They always, think about things that relationships, RE, that have been gone through before. Like, maybe it was an ex, right? They always say it's cliche that you're probably going to hear from an ex during a retrograde, especially Venus retrograde, because desire becomes reviewable. We think about things that made us feel comfort, things that made us feel desirable. Hello, everybody, in the past. So it's perfectly natural to be feeling all kinds of states of emotion right now. So we're going to get some wisdom based on this time frame with the planets the way they are. I do follow Western astrology. I do tarot. So we're going to do like a shadow card. I have been shuffling my regular tarot deck so we can get a clean slate, praying over that. What are we regarding RE with this Venus retrograde? What are we reviewing? What are our desires doing? What can we do to be aware of this? What is the best energy to come at it with? What's the wisdom we can glean? I'm myself a Venus retrograde natal person in Aries, so this is right close to home, like right in my heart. So even I'm, living all the astrology just like everybody else. So I'm here right with y'all. I'm okay. Somebody I respect, deleted me today. And I'm not entirely sure why. These are the types of things that I need to live through just like everybody else. So I'm sure this is something that's happening for me, not to me, and I'll figure it out as we go. But today's kind of interesting. So we'll figure it out. What is in the air for shadow work? What can we be aware of? What can we work on? What is the best energy we can deal with in light of contrast here. Can you give me a card, please? We can pull more than one if we need to, of the shadow work oracle cards right now. Oh, isolation. Isolation. So that's what's up to start. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. Loneliness, solitude, and alienation. So I perfectly resonate with that. So, if you find yourself feeling alone right now, perhaps there's nothing wrong. I want to challenge that idea that that means there's something wrong. Perhaps it just means that you need yourself more than you thought you did. And you need to pour your blended energy, your balance back into yourself. So I'm going to get an advice do don't card for my tarot deck, which I'm using the Pulp Tarot deck. How's everybody's day doing? Hee. I see you the most in here. How's it going? How are you feeling? How's Venus retrograde treating y'all? I'll come back to the comments here in a second, but I'm also going to be pulling cards. So, advice do don't please for this isolation and anything else we might need to learn from this period of time when relationships might not be doing what we had all expected them to do. Maybe we thought we were going to have a reconciliation and things are turning out different. So let's see what's going on with that. Maybe you're dealing with rejection instead of a reconciliation with a relationship. All these R words are so perfect. So whatever the isolation is, an advice do don't please. Everybody in chat. How's your day? How's Venus retrograde how's the energy feeling for you? It's an Aries. We're getting an advice do don't. I just pulled a shadow work card, which is isolation. The shadow work that we're dealing with. Isolation. So, advice card. 2 of Wands. It's not really advised to go into darkness about this. Look at what you do have. Look at what you do have. There's a lot to be grateful for. Look at the things that you have that excite you in your life. Review your values. Review what values you back. Weigh things out. What are your possibilities in life? What is rewarding you? What can you do to expand? What can you do to plan? What adventures are coming for you down the road? That is, advising you to use your excitement. Start to make lists. Really, really look at the things in your life that are positive and what can bring your vibration up. Do card. Do realize that you have more value. You have so much value. So don't undervalue yourself. Absolutely, this is the do card. So do hold your head high. Do know that you're the shit. Do know that you have so much to fucking offer. You have more resources at your hands than what you think. You're in a way better position than what you think, than how it might feel. So really, 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 really look at your gratitude for what you do have. Really look at your resources. Really look at these are all RE words. Venus is all about all these REs right now. So I do this for a living. If you want to tip me, I will always do live readings for cheaper than I will working one-on-one off of my service menu. You can always book, but that'll be a little bit more expensive. But if you want, you're more than welcome to tip me. I have my information in the description box. If you feel like you want a reading live right now, if any of you want a live right now, I'm more than welcome to do that. So this is a really great do card. This is feeling more rest in the security of what you do have. Recognize your own worth. Realize you have a support group of all ages around you. You have elder wisdom to glean from. You have people younger than you that you can glean wisdom from. You have animals around you, nature. So these are all good things. This is the don't card. Don't be reckless. Don't crash out. Don't be rash. Don't be pushy. Don't be bulldozy. Don't use your fire energy in a bad way. We have the use of fire energy in a mutable good way right here with the Two of Wands. Use it wisely. This is about using wisdom, the wisdom of your fire with the two here. And then the Knight of Wands over here is more about just being reckless. Don't be reckless. RE. Not to be reckless. This car looks like lightning from Cars. So keep that in mind. Don't be speeding your way through this. In fact, slow down, pump your brakes. The Ten of Pentacles is not in a hurry. It's not in a rush. It will reveal itself in its fullness. It's something you have to spread out in. So don't be reckless. Don't be nasty. Use your fire wisdom in a great way during your isolation period here. This is the isolation shadow work card that we're dealing with. So with your isolation right now, using your energy wisely, it's actually giving you a gift to reflect on what it is you want to maximize in your life, not what doesn't feel good. Everybody knows what doesn't feel good. Even the people that are creating a situation that doesn't feel good or partaking in a situation that doesn't feel good are aware that this situation doesn't feel good. It's no surprise to anybody. So you pulling back and looking at the things in your life that are working for you and paying off for you, excellent, because it's going to grow the things in life that you want to have more of. So you have to pay attention, especially right now, to what does feel good. React differently than you ever have before to this isolation. Go into a planning state. Don't be rash. Don't be vindictive. Don't be competitive. We're all going to get there. It's all good. It's all good. It's really all good. Isolation is a gift. I'm going to pull another shadow work card. Isolation's a gift. What else are we working with? What else is a shadow that looks kind of nasty on the surface right now, but it turns out to be a gift? What else can we learn here? How deep can we get? Suppression. Hello, everybody. This is suppression card. Express, don't suppress. Authenticity is freeing. So in this isolation, create artistically, get into creating content and be real with it. If you feel like painting a series of blue paintings, do that. So we have guidance for expression, but not to be stupid, not to be rash. This is the don't card, not to be reckless, not to be nasty. What you do, this is the advice card. So get into planning mode, use your fire energy wisely, get into excitement, get into gratitude. The do card, so the action is, be alone, enjoy the isolation. A little suppression is just really giving you something to push off of and grow your abundance with. So, hi, everybody. 10 of Tentacles. Okay, so these are all pretty damn good cards. You might be real tempted to be a dick. Don't do that. Don't do that. This Venus retrograde is testy right now. We might have to do several different Venus retrograde stop-in readings because Venus does not like to be isolated and suppressed feeling. The expression is too much. We really need that feeling of being seen and heard and valued and have the ability to care for people above and below us. We need to be nurturing. And here's the thing is, if you believe that you look at the lack of people around you, you're going to continue to lack. So keep in mind, what it is about your community that you do love. What do you love? What's your gift about it? So there's still things to be excited about. If there's any stress right now, know that you need tension in love. You need tension and separation to create a more fulfilled love. So this is a part of creation. You're just in the middle of experiencing a creation phase. There's a way to do it in style, though. So you just keep that in mind. Suppression and isolation are gifts. And we're learning that we're going to be able to use them wisely right now. So RE, keep that in mind. Respect this Venus retrograde. Respect your desires. You have every right to have your needs needing to be met, but you have no right to behave poorly about it. You have no right to use that fire energy in a negative way. You definitely can't help falling in love. Elvis was a hell of a dude. He was a Capricorn. So that's my advice right now. If anybody wants any one-on-one live readings right now, now's your chance to let me know. You can send me a Cashapp donation and I'll be so happy to help you with any questions you might have regarding relationships or love or any sort of shadow work you might be needing to do or anything else in your life. Maybe you're curious about a job. I got you for that. If not, I'm going to close this reading because I've delivered the message for the day. Then I have to create some posts. I have a blog on www.suigenerisregenerate.com. I just wrote yesterday about taking spiritual baths. So you can, I have the link in my description box for my website. You're more than welcome to check it out. That's where I book through if you want to work together. I am in love with this work. I love sitting and delivering messages. I love getting to help people that are going through difficult phases of life. So if you're one of those people, if you're finding yourself needing someone to bounce some, your life changes on, you need a tiebreaker or a new perspective, you need some spiritual guidance, that's what I'm here for. That's what I live for. So I want to give you my time, energy, and attention appropriately just like anybody else with ADHD and autism, like it is ideal to be being paid for what you love to do so you focus better. Like I don't focus well unless I'm being paid, and I want you to get the best of me. So that's why we have a fee schedule. But this is the love of my life. I'll never stop. So here we go. We're just at the beginning of this retrograde. So then we have another Mercury retrograde. So we're going to get not only just zipped open and our guts hanging out a little bit, we're going to get a new brain too. So this is life. We're living it. Yeah. So if anybody is here and you want a one-on-one reading right now, say so. Go ahead and send a donation. If not, I'm going to close this reading. We have every chance. So like, share, subscribe for more free content. Number one, I'm always here giving some sort of guidance. Yeah. Other than that, take care of your body, take care of your mind. Retrogrades are never easy, and we're going to be doing this until mid-April. So get used to it and do your best is what I can say. Love you guys. It looks like nobody wants a reading right now. So listen. Remember that song I sang? You can't miss what you ain't got, and you can lose what you ain't never had. Muddy Waters, listen to it. Isolation, depression, these are gifts being given to us right now. So this is the message. I love you guys. I'm on my way out. Be strong. Come back for more later. I'm always delivering fresh messages pretty much every day. So take care of yourselves.